Picture this. You're walking through a busy street market. The air smells sweet and warm. Suddenly, you hear a sizzling sound. You turn your head and see bright orange spirals bubbling in hot oil. The vendor lifts them out, dips them into thick sugar syrup, and hands one to a smiling customer. That first bite? Crunchy, juicy, sweet, almost magical. But here's the real question. How did this tiny spiral become one of the most loved desserts in the world? Today, we're diving into the delicious, surprising, and slightly mysterious history of jalebi. And trust me, by the end of this story, you'll never look at this sweet the same way again. Let's rewind the clock. Way back to ancient times. Long before modern sweet shops existed, jalebi actually didn't start where most people think. Historians believe its earliest version came from the Middle East. There, a similar sweet called jalebi was made by frying dough in oil and soaking it in syrup. Traders loved it because it lasted long and was easy to carry during long desert journeys. Now imagine busy trade routes, merchants traveling with spices, silk, and sweets. Somewhere along those routes, jalebi traveled east. And when it reached the Indian subcontinent, something magical happened. Local cooks added their own twist. They used fermented batter. They shaped tight spirals. They soaked it in fragrant saffron syrup. Slowly, jalebi transformed into what we now call jalebi. By the 15th century, jalebi was already famous. Old Persian and Indian texts mention it as a popular sweet served during celebrations. It wasn't just street food, it even entered royal kitchens. Kings and nobles loved its rich sweetness and golden glow. Some royal chefs even made giant jalebis, as big as plates, just to impress guests during feasts. Now imagine bustling medieval towns, noisy markets, colorful stalls. Jalebi vendors stood near crowded crossroads, pouring batter into hot oil in smooth circular motions. Shh! That sizzling sound attracted people like magic. Children watched with wide eyes. Adults waited eagerly, and in seconds, the perfect spirals formed. Jalebi became more than food. It became a shared experience. As time passed, jalebi spread across regions, and each place gave it a unique personality. Some versions became thin and extra crispy, others thick and juicy. Some added saffron, others rose water, some stuffed it with rich koya. In many places, jalebi even became a breakfast favorite, paired with hot milk or crispy snacks. Yes, dessert for breakfast, and nobody complained. But jalebi wasn't just about taste, it carried deep cultural meaning too. During festivals, weddings, and celebrations, jalebi symbolized happiness and prosperity. Its bright orange color meant joy. Its circular shape represented completeness and unity. Sharing jalebi became a way of sharing good news. Now jump to today's world. Jalebi is everywhere, from roadside stalls to luxury dessert menus. Social media made it even more viral. Giant jalebi challenges, chocolate-filled versions, ice cream, jalebi combos. But despite all these modern twists, one thing never changed. That first crunch, that syrup burst, that instant smile. Here's a fun fact. In ancient times, jalebi was believed to boost energy. Its fermented batter helped digestion. Some traditional texts even called it a quick strength food. So technically, people have been enjoying jalebi guilt-free for centuries. And think about this. Every jalebi you see today carries a story. A journey from desert trade routes to royal feasts to busy street corners. A journey shaped by culture, creativity, and countless sweet lovers across generations. So next time you see jalebi sizzling in hot oil, pause for a second. You're not just looking at a dessert, you're looking at history, being made one spiral at a time. If you enjoyed this sweet journey, don't forget to like, subscribe for more tasty history stories, and tell us in the comments. Do you like jalebi crispy, juicy, with milk, or straight from the pan?